What is going on, guys? It is Duke, and welcome to another video here on the channel of Rise of Civilizations. That's right, back again with some more content. We are a sponsored Rise of Civilizations content creator, so that's what we do here, daily content. Today, we're looking at one of our fortresses for the E6 Alliance being demolished, being burned right now, as you can see, by our old buddies at BN2. And it was kind of a rough day. It was a rough day here for the E6 family. No, I don't want to go ahead and do that. But as you can see, that is pretty much all that's left on this side of the zone of the E6 territory. And as you can see, the white area up there is where our fortresses and our flags used to be. Pretty much all smashed up. When I woke up this morning, guys were coming in hot and heavy from the Savage Sinners Alliance and from CN, pretty much tearing every single flag we had down, burning a lot of our cities, zeroing them, if you will. Even one of my good buddies, Echo Gaming, had his city smashed, and pretty frustrating. But this is a war game, and you gotta kind of you gotta play the hand that you're dealt. So what we did here was we went ahead and we jumped over with some friends in the True Ice Alliance, IC3, so we're over there, and as you can see, we're going to be down here. So part of this game is kind of knowing your surroundings, being a chameleon, knowing how to get in, get out, to blend in, kind of talk to people, know your role, diplomacy. That is a big thing here. Making friends and not making too many enemies. Sometimes when you make too many enemies, you can end up on the wrong side, even if you are currently on the right side. And right now here in Kingdom 55, it's pretty crazy. Tensions are pretty high, even though we should be in a time of peace coming up on Kingdom versus Kingdom. But it seems like there's a lot of testosterone going on right now in the Kingdom. So I don't know about you guys. Tell me what's going on in your kingdom. Is it a time of peace right now? Is the temple taken? Usually once the temple gets taken, things start to mellow out in preparations for Kingdom versus Kingdom, which we did finally find out are the Alliance Battlegrounds, are going to be coming out in January of 2019, but not as the case here in Kingdom 55. But you know, I'm happy I jumped over with these guys. I know in the E6 Alliance, it's got a little bit quiet. People have jumped to other kingdoms. I've seen it that way. Throughout the comments and whatnot, people jump into kingdom to kingdom, kind of restart their game. They learn a lot about things, or maybe they get boring, or it gets to a state where, you know what, they want to switch it out. But we're over here, like I said, we're over here at True Ice, and things are going great, running a lot of the Karok ceremony. As you can see, it's rolling out and gaining a ton of experience. Now, this Karok ceremony is pretty awesome. If we're going to jump into here and see exactly what's going on, I personally did not do the individual ones, but many of them, but the Alliance ones have been great. As you can see, we're going to go look at our reports here. We're gaining a ton of XP, which is crucial because I ripped through a lot of my XP really fast, and I shouldn't really do that. I got to really focus, but now I'm at the stage in my gameplay on this kingdom where I want to start really growing my commanders and their army capacity. What we're looking at, especially Julius Caesar right now, he is probably my strongest commander, and he also has some great skills and talents which enable him to broaden the capacity of your troops. So that's always a big thing. When you can have more troops than you can really bring along, if you can really just burst that and bring in extra ones, that is awesome. So as you can see here, we're grabbing a whole bunch of, I grabbed those barbarians, just two level 1 barbarians, but I just wanted to go through with the daily progress. But as you can see here, a lot of tomes of knowledge which comes along with this Karok ceremony, which is great. So if you guys are not participating, now we talked about events and different challenges, and they're kind of they come in cycles, depends on which kingdoms that you're on. Now I'm guessing, because if we just roll back here a little bit, let's scroll back and check out the different sets of kingdoms. So right now, as you can see there are 8 on each continent, and as you can see, there's a whole bunch of different continents down here on the part we're in Nicaea. Actually, now I'm in a different part. So the continent of Egria, so my kingdom is Nicaea, but there's clusters of 8. So I'm guessing that each of these 8 have the same ceremonies and same events, but then as we go through with some of the older or newer kingdoms, they get staggered a bit. So not everyone right now is running the Karok ceremony, but if you guys are not active in it, make sure you get your clan together. If you're not in an active alliance, make sure that you get into one so that you can take advantage of this, because this is big time, especially with gaining more experience for your commanders. Gain more experience for your commanders. You have more talent points that you can go ahead and use, and you can also have you get your troop capacity up and up and up, which is really what it's about. So it all kind of comes in waves. So that's a big thing. But like I said, right now, just to update my gameplay, this is what happened. I'd like to really hear from you guys. Have you been in a situation where you had to roll? Now it's kind of weird seeing IC3 in front of that. I've been in this 6 family for months now, it seems like, and it's kind of weird coming over here. I held on as long as possible, but you get into a stage where you know what's going on, and it looks like we are up, and it looks like they're coming back. Let's see what we got here. And we got 20,000 more experience, which is huge because they've been running these things all day long. The more experience that you can get, the more active that you can get, it's humongous. So that is big time stuff. So it is great though. Like I said, over here in IC3, I was with the 6 family for a really long time, and you know, have you guys seen that? You get, like I said, you make friends within the alliance. Sometimes they go to different ones, and then when it comes time for your alliance to maybe move on, you have friends in other places. So we're going to go ahead and join this. So right now, what I'm going to use is Minamoto, and I'm going to use Zhao Zhao going through. So that's what we're running at. So good times right now. Even though we came up out of the ashes today, me personally, I was able to bubble up and get out of dodge before I got attacked. So right now I'm still holding out strong with the power, with the troops, and with how I'm feeling. So things are going good. Like I said, let me know what you guys are doing. Make sure you guys are subscribed, because there's some big things coming down towards the end of this year and in the beginning of next year. January is looking to be a huge month here in the Rise of Civilizations for all the governors across all the lands. Like I said, make sure you subscribe, notifications turned on, and we will see you guys later. I'll be holding you.